What if the only thing keeping your business small is what you're calling it? If you're still calling your business a side hustle, I want to lovingly tell you that label is a ceiling. Every time you say, it's just my side hustle, you are giving yourself permission to stay small. You are protecting yourself from failure by keeping the stakes low. But what no one is telling you is that you're also protecting yourself from success. Today, I want to give you permission to dream bigger. Not work harder, not hustle more. I'm talking about a mindset shift that changes everything from how you show up to how you price your offers to the goals that you set for yourself. Here's the truth. Calling it a side hustle isn't humble. It is a cop-out. You're keeping the stakes low so that if it doesn't work out, you can just say, oh, it was just my side thing. You're never fully committing, but without fully committing, you're not really going to be able to see what is possible for your business. You're not really going to be able to see what God has planned for you as an entrepreneur. Going all in is not about hustling or working twice as much. It's a decision. A decision that says, I'm going to treat this like a real business. I'm going to set real goals for this, and I'm going to stop apologizing for wanting more. This is not about being greedy. This is about giving yourself permission to dream bigger. And that permission changes everything because you finally remove the ceiling that you have set for yourself. This mindset shift is the unlock you need. You need to give yourself permission to dream bigger and go all in on your business. When this happens, when you give yourself this permission, everything changes. When someone stops calling it a side hustle and decides to go all in, the first thing that changes is their goals. They go from saying, oh, maybe I'll hit $500 this month if everything lines up and if everything goes my way, to I'm building something real to hit $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, whatever that number is for you. The ceiling in their head goes up. And I'm not saying that you're just magically going to feel more confident or capable or ready, but you are giving yourself permission, and that is the first step that will just knock over a domino effect of everything else in your business. Once you've decided to make this commitment and really go all in on your business, what does that actually look like? Well, there are a few key things that start to shift. First, you're going to become incredibly strategic in your working hours. Notice I didn't say you need to double your working hours or work twice as hard. You just need to become more strategic. In fact, I have built 4 businesses over the last 14 years of being an entrepreneur, and I have almost never worked more than 20 hours a week. And that is my goal for my clients as well, is to build a business that works for their real life in 20 hours a week or less. So when we do that, our working hours become very important. We cut out all the fluff. We know exactly what's moving the needle in our business, and we focus only on that. We schedule our working hours and we protect them like we are the CEO of a company, because that is exactly what you are. Next comes the investment. When you're serious, you decide to invest in things like a coach or resources that help you stay consistent on those needle-moving activities. This is the leap that takes you from hoping to actually building. And I'm not just saying this because I am a business coach. I have actually invested in a business coach myself that I meet with every single week that helps make sure that I am dialed in on my strategy, that I'm doing the things that actually move the needle in my business and bring in an income. And I have someone that I can go to anytime to ask for help when I feel stuck or when I just need a word of encouragement to keep going. It has been worth absolutely every penny because there's just nothing that time collapses growth like having a solid coach or mentor in your corner. So my advice for you is to get serious about investing in yourself, whatever that looks like for you. And if you're looking for a Christian business coach to help you nail your strategy, keep you accountable, help you to know exactly what to work on every week, and to help you meet your goals of financial freedom and more time with your family, I would love for you to apply for a free discovery call. The link for my coaching program is in the description of this video. But even if I'm not the right fit for you, find someone to be your guide, someone to be your mentor who has been there before, who can help you create a clear action plan from the start and keep you accountable as you grow and scale your business. Next is the pricing piece. When you decide to stop calling it a side hustle and go all in, you start pricing like a profitable business and not like you're doing someone a favor. Premium pricing is actually going to attract clients who value what you have to offer. I hate to say it, but I've seen many women who are making around minimum wage or less because they're working so hard, spinning their wheels, working so many hours every week, but they price their product or service so low that they're just hardly making anything an hour. And that is just not sustainable, and it is a recipe for burnout. So you need to take your business seriously. In turn, your clients will take your business seriously, know what you have to offer, and price your offer accordingly. So the big things that change when you decide to stop calling it a side hustle and really go all in are that your dreams and goals for yourself and your business change. You no longer have that ceiling. Your working hours become more strategic. You decide to invest in yourself, and you price like a profitable business. I challenge you today to give yourself permission to really commit to this business that you've started, to stop playing small just because you don't want to fail or because you're worried about what other people will think. Calling it a side hustle could be a cop-out for you, and I think that you can start to dream bigger. And I feel like I need to say this again. Going all in does not mean you're suddenly going to start working 40 to 60 hours a week. In fact, it doesn't even have to cost you any more time or money. This is a mindset shift. This is you committing to stop playing small, to set real goals for yourself, and to start acting like the CEO of your company. I hope this episode has been the unlock you need today. If you would like a personalized action plan and accountability moving forward, I would love to hop on a free call with you. I offer free discovery calls to see if we might be a good fit to work together. I'm going to drop the link to my coaching program in the description of this video for you to check out. And if this episode brought you some clarity and encouragement today, I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss another episode coming up. See you next week.